if you're following me, or you have been following me, you know that I really, really, really like the Mantis products. My favorite Mantis products is either one of these Mantis X deals. This is the Mantis X10, which gives you the entire shebang, right? You can use a pistol, shotgun, rifle, and even a bow, right? So if you're looking to up your game, the Mantis X10 3 or 2 is where it's at. Now, you can look at their website and kind of see what's up in the link below. Now, that I am an affiliate, so if you click the link below and you go and you purchase something after clicking that link, okay, then I do get a small percentage. So, full disclosure there. But I would not tell you to go get the training product if I didn't absolutely believe in them. These things are small, obviously. They run from anywhere from $100 to $250. For $100, you can buy one and you can dry fire at your house a significant amount of times. Like, it's ridiculous. So what I like to tell people is that, look, I got about 8,000 shots using the Mantis X system. Now, whatever firearm you use, let's say it was a 9mm, and you shot 8,000 rounds through a 9mm. Let's say the average price of one 9mm is 40 cents times 8,000. I saved $3,200 through dry fire. Maybe, okay, $3,100 through dry fire because the X2 is $100, for example. In either case, you're coming out on top. 100%. The other thing is that you can practice that stuff at home and correct your inaccuracies through stability before you even go to the range. And that's the ticket, right? Because if you're spending $400 or $500 on ammunition, you want to make sure that each one of those bullets that you shoot count. You want to make sure you're getting the most training out of each and every one of those bullets. So my suggestion to you is buy either the X2, 3, or 10. Train at home. And then if you're budgeting, let's say, if you're on a budget of, let's say, $500. Okay, cool. Buy the X2 for $100. Buy $400 worth of ammunition. And I guarantee you, if you were to use that X system anywhere you want, in fact, all you need is this, a firearm, and a phone or tablet or something like that where you can download the Mantis X app. That's it. I guarantee you that you will be 100% better than if you just go to the range and shoot live rounds. Okay? That is I don't take that lightly, and I would love to argue with anybody who thinks differently because they're wrong 100%. Okay? So, now I'm going to tell you how to set this thing up. Like I said, all you need is this. Something to download the Mantis X app. And a firearm. First things first, we want to clear the firearm, obviously. So, remove the source of feed. Lock or open the action. Check the chamber, the bolt face, and the magazine well to make sure there's absolutely nothing in the pistol itself. Then, just to be sure, we're going to let the action go forward. We're going to point in a safe direction and pull the trigger. So now you know this is completely clear. We're not just going to assume that it's clear or pretend that it's clear or whatever. We're going to make sure that it's clear with our own eyes and our own hands. Then you're going to take your Mantis X. Oh, let me back up. Then you're going to download the Mantis X app. Now, it looks like this right here. And I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. I'm going to press on that. And then I can either skip connect or I can connect. Now, if you connect, you have to have your Bluetooth on. That's just the way it works. So I'm gonna hit connect, and I'm gonna turn the Mantis X on. Once it connects, the green light is gonna go solid, okay? And it may tell you to put it down so it can calibrate. So I'm just gonna, like this after you go into a program, for example. Then I'm gonna hit, for this example, I'm gonna open training on the app, and I'm gonna hit start. Now, I can do this in any order. I can put this on the gun, then turn it on, and then turn the Mantis X app on, and then try to connect. It doesn't matter what order you go in. I'm just giving you how I do it. And then I'm gonna take the firearm, or the Mantis X, I'm gonna place it on the firearm, on the rail. Now, there's a caveat to this. There may be, I know there are some firearms that don't have rails. Mantis X has got you covered. Again, link below. Go to there and go to their products and check out their rail adapters. Now, there are some that go on the bottom of the magazine, for example. There are some that connect to the frame of the firearm. And then there's some that are permanent or semi-permanent, and some that are temporary, right? So go check them out. They got you covered. Oh, and there's also one that goes in the barrel, which is kind of cool because it comes in a set, and then that set you can use for multiple different firearms. So if you have a revolver, that would be what you would go with. Something that goes in the barrel. It's like a little dowel rod with a Picatinny rail on it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so now that everything is connected and I went into a training program, we already made sure this is clear. Yes, I have to charge it every time. I have to charge the firearm every single time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge it, and I'm going to aim anywhere I want. I'm going to aim, there's a little dot right here on the wall that I'm going to aim at. And then I'm going to try to hold it as steady as possible while pulling the trigger. And it's going to give me a score. Now that score was not very good. In fact, I'm so embarrassed about it, I'm not even going to show you. But here's what I didn't do. Settings. This is very, very important. You got to go to settings, which is the bottom right of the app, which is here. And we'll hit that, and then it's going to say, are you using a pistol? Are you right or left-handed? Are you doing live fire? Only with the X3 and X10, by the way. Dry fire, or there's another option, and you click on that. And then there's dry fire universal. There's dry fire single action. There's dry fire double action. There's live fire universal. Again, X3 and X10. Your CO2 blowback, your CERT or DryFire magazine, which I'm going to go into my next video, by the way. Check up the link up top. And then, or SIG P320 DryFire, it's got its own in there. And I'm actually not even sure what ATF red is, honestly, but there's that. So I'm just going to go DryFire double action because I am using a Glock variant. And a Glock's, contrary to popular belief, is double action. Anyway, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to dry fire again. This is a way better score. So it's going to give you a score, okay? And you can set up sounds, you can do whatever. So I got mine set to where it's going to ding at 95 or better, and it's going to give me an on 94 or below, right? Or 94.9 and below, right? So let me try that again. Let's see if I can get a 95. There it is, 98.6. So it's all about your grip and your trigger squeeze. If you do that, no matter what your score is, if you're scoring a 50, okay, and so that's where you start. And then you go and you try to improve from that. When you get into your 80s and 90s, you are really starting to figure this thing out about grip and trigger control, or trigger squeeze in this case. If you're not getting it, like if you're a brand new shooter and you're not getting it, then go get some training. They will help you identify what your problems are in your grip. Well, most of them, right? There are some trainers out there. Trainers are not all equal, okay? I'm just going to put it that way. So, your grip is the single most important. Even though I was talking and my breath wasn't right, my stance wasn't right, I still got a 94.2 just with my grip and my trigger control, okay? Now I'm going to sit here and talk and try to pull something off. I still got a 95 because of my grip and my trigger control. So if you're not getting that, at least those two things down, well, go get some training. Find a reputable trainer, okay? I'm not talking about your run-of-the-mill NRA trainer either. I'm talking about somebody who knows what they're talking about, and it's hard to differentiate. I know it is. Anyway, you need to go get some training. But this tool, this Mantis system, whether you're new or you're an old timer or whatever, this will 100% help you with your accuracy. Tack out. Like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, the share button, the subscribe button, all those things, and the little notification bell. That lets YouTube know that I am something valuable to you, okay? The links below are also, some of them are affiliate links. I do get paid through those affiliate links if you buy something from those companies. Now, I don't recommend anything I do not believe in. If I didn't believe in it, I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to sit here and say that something is worth something when it's not really all that worth anything. That said, the Mantis items, they are bar none the best there are. Specifically the Mantis X systems, okay? The DryFireMag will help you achieve some goals in speed and acquisition. And I don't have a core belt link, but I do sell core belts. And also US Law Shield. You're going to need some of that protection in case you have to actually skin that smoke wagon to defend yourself. That's all I have. Tack out.